Welcome back here, Jeff Pistola for the call of the Wild half-time Courier Cup Country Division A-grade grand final 11-point ball game, and setting up for a very good second half. And amongst the festivities today, past Players Day here at the Kangarilla Football Club, and we've been lucky enough to be joined by Junior Director Matt Lewis here at Kangarilla. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thanks for bringing me over.
Good on you. Now, just firstly, your background with the club, how you get involved, etc.
Yeah, so I originally played down at Happy Valley with juniors, and
Mighty Vikings.
Yes, that's right. And a few of my mates decided to come to Kangarilla back in 2001. We were lucky enough to win the B grade flag that year, and pretty much been here ever since. So played just over 250 games up here. So it's been a pleasure. Enjoyed my time here.
Yeah. I suppose not so far to travel, because I think you said before Flagstaff Field are here, so yeah.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people think when you say Kangaroo, it's quite far away, but they've always been down south, Flagstaff Hill or Woodcroft. It's only ever been 10, 15 minutes drive, so it's actually quite close. It's been great.
And of course, back in the day, might have been a different division, but Kangaroo were part of the Southern Football League, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right. So when I first came up here, it was Southern, Southern Football League Div 2.
Yeah.
We're quite competitive there, but that all just got dissolved into the one division. And not long after that, we came back to the hills.
So you were probably involved with that decision made by the club to come back from the Southern Footy League to the hills. Can you remember at the time the reasons? Just be more competitive up here, or the travel?
I think it was probably a bit of both. There was still quite a few like family style, like the Thorpes, that type of thing, were heavily involved in this area still are, and the club itself as well. So it was a bit of that, and obviously going up to and being competitive with some of the bigger clubs, with like Happy Valley, Ranella, Morphevale at the time. It was a good decision on the club's part to come back to HFL.
And of course that was a special era. If I remember, they come back to 2006 grand final. I think they kicked the second highest winning margin in SA country football, 159 points when they beat the luckless Kersbrook. And of course the B grade were up there as well. And of course as far as Courier Cups, 2006 they won the Courier Cup, and 2007 backed it up again. And of course perhaps were a bit unlucky not to go back to back in as far as the A-grade premierships. Of course, both under the great Wayne Stringer.
Yes, well, it was tough, but fair times back then. You knew where you sat with Stringer.
I was going to say Wayne wouldn't have been a hard taskmaster, would he?
No, it was tough, but it was fair. As I was saying, you knew exactly where you sat with him. He definitely got the best out of the players, and it was a good draw card for the community, as in getting spectators back to the game.
Yeah,
and also got some quality players back up here as well. So that was a good time.
Yeah,
it was.
Now, as you said, Kangarilla not the biggest place. Although today it's like the sporting mecca of the hills, because we've got the Courier Cup and the footy, and just across from us the netball courts here, which have been a recent addition, I think, to the venue, and certainly they're packed there today. So sport is big, like in as most little communities, sport is pretty big.
Yeah, it is. One thing we're trying to obviously create is a good community between the netball and the footy club. Try and rejoin forces there. Obviously, they had a facility upgrade there recently. Numbers have grown over there, so they're having some success as well. And hopefully, now and into the future, the footy club's going to be doing the same.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, in your role as junior director, as we said, Kangaroo not the biggest place, but gradually over the last few years been building up junior numbers. Can you just tell us how hard that's sort of been? As I said, not that many kids probably live in Kangaroo, but the process of building your sides up.
Yeah, there's not a lot of kids that do live in the Clarendon and Kangaroo area, so we have to do a bit of extra work. This time last year in our under 14s, we only had about 10, 11 players. And we had actually combined a side with Macclesfield. When it came to the end of last season, I made a commitment to the club that we're going to work as hard as we can to have our own sole team again.
Yeah.
That started with making a decision to. So Simon True was our 17s coach last year, and he's been a fantastic club coach. So what we decided to do was move him to the 14s. Heath Thorpe, 500 game player. Kangaroo. He's coaching the 17s. So this year we worked really hard. It's probably the biggest thing was the kids have actually brought all their mates out there. So we've gone from about 11 players to now we've got 28 under 14s. A lot of kids are even from like Urbray, They come up, catch the bus here, up here after school, and stay, and their parents pick them up after that. And then our 17s, we had about 7 go up to senior footy in the off season, and we've been able to regain a few of those again, bring some mates up. We've also had Vanilla Football Club chip in and help us out, so we've got about 4 to 5 players from them that have got season permits. And they don't come here on Saturday. They stay for meals and their presentations, and they buy club merch. It's been really pleasing to see that. So yeah, it's credit to those kids as well. So
how do you do that, Matt, in such an area like you just saturate the Southern Football League with kids who want to change of environment, or it's just through networking, like kids going to school with their mates and so come up and try a different competition?
Yeah, it is a bit of that. Over the past couple of years, I have made contact with Happy Valley and Brunella, and obviously they've got excess numbers, so we build that relationship with them, and then instead of the kids having to either miss out, we just reach out to them. They come out here, we get a season permit for them, and then they're getting a game every week out here.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big things. Instead of them missing out and watching their mates play, come up here, have a kick. We're being big open club as well. So, and you never know, they might stick around for next year. That'd be great. So it's that, just building those relationships with other clubs, and big thing, as you're saying, is the school friends that have come up, and it's a real mateship up here, which is great. Yeah.
Another thing, Matt, as you said, the kids get involved, so obviously their parents come up to watch them play, and then they get enticed to hang around and they become part of the community. Let's face it, this is a great little community club. Yep. We find in all the country division matches that we do, just the feel is a lot more community minded than perhaps the bigger clubs in Division 1, and Kangarilla certainly epitomises that. I mean, you only just have to look today and there's a real buzz around and people catching up, and just that community feel.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It is. It's a family / community club, and especially on days like this, when the sun's out and, as you said, the netball's going, there's plenty of spectators out here. But obviously, the big thing is Rod Mitchell. He's brought this club together. He's not just a coach that comes in and
just the culture he's brought.
The culture he's brought, the effort we've got our goods and services option tonight. The amount of work hours he's put into that for nothing. For individually, but for the club, it's massive. It was definitely a game changer for us last year, and so having him here, the whole community loves him. It's not a word of lie. Everyone's on board. He's so inviting. Parents, players, they're all here for long term. So which is great.
Fantastic. Now, as a 200 gamer here, as we said at the moment, 11-point margin. How do you see the second half playing out here? Can the Blues, what do they need to do to win their 4th Courier Cup?
Well, if going off last week is any example, I definitely think they're in with a shot.
Yeah.
To be 7 goals down and then to come back in the slot last week.
Nice conditions last week.
Yeah, is absolute. That just shows their belief and their fitness and the structure that they've got set up. So I've got no doubt they're going to have a fair crack into this second half, and time will tell.
Hey, just one thing, we talked about the club and what you can offer the community and anyone wanting to come and play here. Gee, the conditions here are absolutely magnificent. As you said, some of the slop of the ovals around, but looking at this, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, the big advantage is obviously there was no game played here last week, so no one trampled it. But it's there's not an ounce of mud on the ground. It's nice and dry. It's really, it's a credit to the council and to the club that keeps the upkeep of the oval and the facilities. It's a great place.
Fantastic. All right, Matty Lewis, thanks for joining us. We'll let you get back to the past players' festivities, and well done on all you're doing for the Kangarilla Footy Club. Excellent. And all the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be back with more on the Call to Old shortly.